We are learning more today about the Arizona National Guard members who got hurt in that drone attack in Jordan. 3 U.S. service members from Georgia were killed in this attack, and dozens of others, mostly from Arizona, got hurt. According to the Arizona National Guard, 3 of its members were sent to the Ramstein Air Base in Germany for treatment, and one of those 3 has since been transferred to a different city in Germany for additional care. An Arizona National Guard Major General visited that service member and says they are in good spirits.